Hey Beans! Hope you enjoy!
Dear Diary, today was a happy day. Me and all my friends played outside in the garden.
Come on, Jayjay, let's play tag!
The grass was green and wet. It made funny squelching sounds as we stomped around with our little boots on and played in the mud. Our nanny was angry when we walked all of the mud back indoors. But she laughed when she saw the mud on my nose, and she did a thing called a boop, where she poked me on the nose with her finger and went boop. It was funny, very, very funny. We all took turns jumping around in warm water and blowing all the pretty bubbles around, while putting them on our faces to pretend that we were Santa Claus. I wonder if Santa Claus will come to play in our new home this Christmas. He didn't come to my old home. Maybe because there was no chimney for him to come down, or walls, or a door. But maybe it was a bit too dirty and wet for Mr. Claus. I'm sorry, Mr. Claus. But, oh, please come this year. We have a chimney and walls and a door, and we will be so happy to see you. Today was a happy day. Dear Diary, today was a confusing day. My best friend, Ben, is the oldest friend we have. He's always so brave. But today he looked scared. He told me to come with him, but to be really quiet and sneaky. We sneakily went to the office door of our nanny. She was talking to two big men with long blankies covering their whole bodies. They had really, really low voices.
Give us the children.
And you could not see their faces. Our nanny had salty water leaking from her eyes, and her face looked like a tomato. She kept saying, "No, no, no, you can't have them." I did not know what this meant, but then she screamed really, really loud. It hurt my ears. She then fell over, and her voice was gone, and her face looked really, really white, like snow. Her gentle eyes looked like there was nothing left inside them. The men stood quietly. Ben screamed and ran.
Run away!
He grabbed me by the hand and pulled me. I thought it was strange time to be playing tag if our nanny had gone to sleep already. I always thought we needed the nanny to watch us play, to make sure we don't hurt ourselves. I always like playing games though, so I will make sure to have fun while playing tag, and will make sure our nanny sleeps peacefully. Dear Diary, yesterday was a scary day. The game of tag was the strangest one I had ever played. When the two big cloaked men caught us, one of them pointed at Ben and called him a pest.
This is how we deal with pests.
I do not know what this means. It's a strange mouth sound. Ben magically started hovering in the air, and he was singing pretty songs. But he did not look very happy.
Jayjay, run!
Actually, I don't know if he was singing or crying, but it was very noisy. His arms and legs then slowly started to come off of his body, like petals being pulled off of a pretty flower, and pretty red liquid started to squirt from where his arms and legs came off. It was such a pretty colour. The red colour sprayed all up the walls. Then Ben sang even more noisily. One of his arms landed in front of me. Our other friends were running all around making loud noises.
Run!
It looked like they were trying to play hide and seek too. I love that game.
Run!
But the other cloaked men seemed to want to play the same game as the one playing with Ben, if the other friends did not let themselves be caught. It's a very strange rule that these cloaked men play. I picked up Ben's arm and asked if he wanted it back. Ben stopped speaking and fell over. Silly Ben. He forgot that he can't stand up without leggy legs. I then remembered that what the nanny did with my nose, so I thought I could cheer Ben up because he looked sad. So I used his own finger to boop his nose. It made the two cloaked men make a strange laughy sounds like I don't know if they were very happy though, because one of them then booped me right on the head with his foot. It felt strange, not a very nice feeling. I could taste metal in my mouth after he booped my head. A few more times, and then even more times when I was laying on the ground. I felt tired after this and decided to go to sleep. I could see pretty red colours all over the floors and walls from the friends that still wanted to play hide and seek but got caught. Those who didn't want to play were being put into brown bags and then put inside of cages like presents at Christmas. Oh, maybe we are the presents. Maybe Santa is coming. Dear Diary, today was an interesting day. Or was it more than a day? I think it was many days. We all moved to our new home. Most of my friends and me are used to moving to new homes, but we weren't allowed to leave this one at all. I didn't mind. It was more comfy than laying in the brown bag inside a small cage. I think they forgot about us for a couple of days, because we had to sit in the dark for a while. Silly new nannies. Some of my friends must have thought it was really comfy though, inside the cage, because they didn't want to wake up when the new nannies opened the presents with them inside. Some of my friends decided to stay asleep, so the nannies took them away. I never saw them again, but I think they were okay. They looked so peaceful when they slept, although their faces looked more white like milk. I like milk. It comes from cows and they go moo. My friends looked sad in this new home, but I thought it was quite nice because everyone wanted to hug. My friend Sarah kept hugging me, which was nice. She was warm, but she kept shaking. I hugged her close until she stopped shaking and went to sleepies. I remember that Sarah and me always wanted to stay out late at night and see the stars. I have never seen stars. No, I hear they are pretty yellow things in the sky. When I lived outside, the sky was jet black. Never any pretty yellow things in skies. And our nanny never let us go outside or look outside at night because it was bad for our safety, she would say. I never understood this. I wonder if Santa will ever come here. It would be nice. We have walls and a door, but the door is always locked. No chimney either. Maybe the nannies will let him come. Oh, actually, the nannies all have big clothes on them and big beards. Maybe they're all Santa.
What are you talking about, boy? Sit down.
Dear diary, the cloaked nannies are definitely not Santas. I asked one if I could have a present to give to Sarah, and he booped me in the face with his hand. It was clenched like he was holding something, maybe a treat. But I did not like how it felt this time, or the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. I wanted to go to sleep again because the feeling made me very dizzy. But he was nice and stopped when Sarah jumped on him.
Leave him alone!
Sarah did not look happy that the man had booped me. But I thought boops were playing and playful and nice. Maybe there are boops for naughty people. But I do not know why he would naughty boop me. I tried really hard to be polite to the cloaked nanny. Sarah put her teeth on the cloaked man's arm, and he made an angry sound and threw Sarah to the ground.
You stupid girl!
Sarah asked me to help, so I went to pick her up and give her a hug. She likes hugs. I like hugging Sarah. She's so nice. But another man came up and hugged me from behind around the neck. It wasn't as nice. No, it felt very strange. I could not breathe for a moment. My arms went all dangly, and I was carried away from my friend Sarah. The boopy nanny who booped me in the face then pulled out one of those shiny metal things and started to draw all over Sarah's skin. Lots of red started to appear on Sarah's skin, and she sang pretty songs. It reminded me of when we used to sing lullabies together back at our nicer home with the green grass. My favorite song was Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and hers was Pop Goes the Weasel. It's such a funny song. She sung much louder this time, but I don't think it sounded as pretty, and she didn't sing for long. But she sang my name in her new song. It went like,
Jayjay! Please help me!
Sarah! The words were confusing, and it made me sad. I tried to go and hug her, but the other man wouldn't let me go. He just squeezed and squeezed around my neck, even when I asked him to let go, because Sarah wasn't having fun anymore. And the man kept drawing the shiny metal thing all over her body. It reminded me of when our nice nanny used to cut meat for our dinner, like chickies and beefies, with a big shiny thing on a long wooden board. The meat was so tasty. Sarah looked just like that after. I wonder if she tasted like the nice meat. I think I preferred it when she was not meat, though. She was pretty and nice and would sing to me. Now the booping man put her pieces all over the walls, and I thought maybe he was decorating the walls for Christmas. Maybe Santa will come this year. He said it was to remind us to behave, though. But I always thought I did behave. Maybe Sarah was naughty all along. She was always so nice. She can't do much now, though. She's in pieces. So maybe doing nothing is to behave. They never took her meat away. It started to smell funny after a few days. Other friends started to try her meat because the nannies forgot to feed us. Silly nannies. But I miss her now. I miss Ben too. I wish they were here. I wonder what tomorrow will bring for me and all of my friends.